Away we go. A fixture that predates most, and it take on the Whitecaps again. Clipped ball in, and the effort towards goal by White clips the woodwork. Exhilarating start for Vancouver, who come within an inch inside the opening 40 seconds.
Opportunity here, takes it well off the chest and just wraps around it. Just tries to lift it over the top of Irwin and just glancing it off the crossbar.
Practicing during the pre-season, and perhaps we're seeing an example of it now as they manoeuvre forwards. Here come Vancouver Whitecaps. Clip towards Julian Gressel. First real save for Clint Owen to make.
Switching it from side to side, and the ball comes across, and Gressel does well to strike down on it.
Clint interrogate once again. Garcia. Pagapane! And over. Evading several in midfield and finding Valentin. Valentin and Maria! Straight down the throat of Yohei Takaoka. Trap. Clipping delightfully into the path of Valentin. Opening here for Minnesota. Valentin's ball in. Garcia! Minnesota off and running again. Mender Garcia thrashed the header in, and they're bouncing in Loon's land again.
And it comes from Trapp, swinging the ball out wide to Zarek Valentin, who just takes one touch and whips in an excellent ball. Dunmar attracts some attention, and Mender Garcia gets in the soft spot in between the two center backs and just directs it into the upper corner. Important goal and a fabulous finish.
Here they come again. Gold. Is there something here? Ryan Gold let fly! Past the scrambling Clint Owen and wide of the right-hand post. Focus on Allianz Field. Away we go for the second half. Vancouver Whitecaps desperate to find their first MLS victory of the campaign. As they would claim their first home victory of this Major League Soccer season. Early testing ball played in, and it required a save from Clint Owen. Thrust into the first team fold to replace Dane St. Clair.
Flying here, Gressel with just a great ball in. Just flicks it up on top, and Irwin does
Schupf in towards Ali Ahmed. Opened up for Gressel on the far side. White, Vite! And wide.
Serves it across, and Blackman so strong in the air. Scored last week against the Galaxy. Gets up well here, just wasn't able to get on top of it.
This is an attacking-minded change. Sebastian Berhalter off. Here's Vite. Gallivanting forward for Vancouver. Hoisted in towards Brian White, who fires just over. Another glorious opening for the Whitecaps.
He brings in Betcher to bring in that second forward, and you see all the attention goes to him. Cuts it back to Brian White, it gets behind him, but he just rushes it. The ball's bouncing, he's trying to wrap around it. Just gets underneath it. Maybe they would like with the personnel that they have available, but just have to be solid now. They're finding themselves 2-on-2 in the attack.
Betcher slipping it through. Brian White. Brian White, and again wide. Glorious build-up, and not the finish he was hoping for.
It's good movement here between the two strikers. You see Betcher is able to flick it on and play it right back to him. Cuts it back across, and from a tough angle here, tries to find that back post. Maybe question if Brian White was maybe a little bit more confident. Would he feel comfortable cutting it back across to his more...
Taylor. Taylor's ball in, Amaria with the header, and cushioned wide.
Keep an eye on Tristan Blackman on that far post against Coleman. His mobility, dangerous in the air.
Grissel's ball in, headed towards goal, and eventually it is scrambled in, but the flag is up on the far side. No goal for Vancouver, denied again.
Well, Gressel whips in a wonderful in-swinging ball here that's asking questions, and Brian White gets the flick onto it, and right at that moment, you see it there. Tristan Blackman just offside. Irwin does well to get a touch to it, and Vasilinovic follows up on it.
Betcher. Still Betcher. Still! And gathered by Irwin, who was as alert as they come. And maybe one more opening for Vancouver. Vitae in the realm of now or never for the Whitecaps. Vitae's ball in! Oh, and it's in! Vancouver Whitecaps and Simon Betcher have stolen it right to the death. They do get their rewards. They do find their goal.
Where Marquez elects to try to juggle his way out of it. Ill-advised with no time left. Here you see Vitae just cut it back onto his right foot. It deflects across, but Betcher does so well there to trail the play and just sniff out that back post there. It does an incredible job of getting his right foot on top of it and around it, and just sniffs.
And it was the very last kick of the game. They are furious in Minnesota.